Go find the sea.
No! Wait!
Have a safe journey, kiddo.
Do you remember the beach that we walked along? The place that you promised me you'd take me one day.
Jesus, Jesus Christ!
The place I felt so far.
I literally had to stop myself from having an audible reaction. Jesus Christ! Oh man! Holy fuck! I can't talk. Oh my god. I had to stop myself from having an audible reaction. Cause that shit was, oh my god. I can't even get through this. Okay, alright. I had to stop myself from having an audible reaction because I was gonna break down right then and there. With fucking Hugh, as soon as, oh god. As soon as they showed his face, like, I had to stay quiet. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm genuinely crying. What the fuck, man? Holy fuck. Final thoughts. It made me cry. It made me genuinely cry. That's my final thoughts. Honestly, what more do you need than that? It was a fucking fantastic game. Just genuinely fucking amazing. Characters, I love them. I love them. I love them. Diana and Hugh. During the playthrough, I had said it was a little weird that Hugh got so attached, close to Diana, even though it was like very clear that like he just didn't care for kids whatsoever. Maybe I interpreted it as in like he hates kids, but I don't think that was the case. I think it was just like he was sort of just like, you know, kids not my thing. But maybe that's why it was a lot easier for him to, like, once he actually had an interaction with a child, you know, he learned to actually care. Diana, fucking fantastic, so fucking adorable. During the, like I said during the playthrough, during the serious moments, like when she had serious moments, it was very weird, but like good, excellent performance from everyone all around. It's very sad that we didn't get more of 8 and we didn't get more of Dr. Higgins. One of my favorite parts about this game were the parallels to Sonic Adventure 2. One of my favorite games of all time. I've said that multiple times already. Dr. Higgins is basically Gerald Robotnik. Daisy is Maria, and 8 is Shadow. It's sad that I think 8 was just warped to begin with because of the dead filament. I get the feeling the dead filament was fucking with her head, and that's why she interpreted Dr. Higgins's will as you know, he wanted everyone to know the dangers of dead filament, but the way she interpreted it was, you know, the only way to get people to actually be aware of this is to experience it themselves. but she was just gonna fucking wipe the earth. That's all that was gonna happen. And you know, maybe that, I mean, it's just like, you know, Sonic Adventure. Shadow was gonna wipe the earth as well, but at the end of the day, like, you know, that's not the answer. Shadow interpreted you know, both Maria and Gerald incorrectly, and it wasn't until the end that he realized, like, oh no, that's not what they wanted at all. That's not what Maria wanted at all. Yeah, no, I don't think Dr. Higgins went. He was just broken, but he didn't go like mad scientist like Gerald Robotnik did. Gameplay, fucking fantastic, amazing. You know, from before release, I was like, man, how is solving puzzles in the middle of combat really gonna work? I was excited for this game from the very start, but I was like, damn, is this gonna be difficult to play? Like, is it really gonna flow well? And at the start of the playthrough, it definitely took a lot of getting used to, but it was very quickly like, oh yeah, I see what's going on here. This is fucking great. This is fantastic. I'm not aware of any other game that does anything like that. And that is a very, very bold choice to make you solve puzzles in a shooter in the middle of combat. That's the crazy part. That's the insane part. And it works. It works so fucking well. So fucking bravo to Capcom. On the story front, on the gameplay front, bravo to Capcom for this just entire game in general. This was fun from beginning to end. There was a lot to do. There's a lot to explore. Exploring was really fun. Movement was really fun. Just fucking bravo to Capcom. To finish off, final thoughts real quick. Fuck yeah, New Game Plus. That is exactly what I wanted. Fuck yeah, higher difficulty. That is exactly what I freaking wanted. I think I'm gonna go straight into that. I'm gonna do that on my own, but I will cover Unknown Signals for the channel. I'm so excited to do that. I'm so fucking happy with this game. Literally the one and only complaint I have about this game is the lack of ultra wide cutscenes. There just every single cutscene was 16:9. All the real time cutscenes were 16:9, and I don't understand why. I don't know if it's like a performance thing or what, but it was so annoying that the cutscenes just went into 16:9. It looked like there were very, very, very little pre-rendered cutscenes, but I don't know. Did they decide to just make every cutscene 16:9 because of those pre-rendered cutscenes? That just doesn't make sense to me. But that is literally my one and only complaint. Otherwise, I fucking love this game. 10 out of fucking 10. Perfect game. It's just, I'm genuinely so happy with this game, so happy with this playthrough, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. All right, well, that's it. Now, we got the true end for Pragmata for doing Unknown Signal. Unknown Signal, that was really freaking good. I guess we can call this Final Thoughts Part 2. Unknown Signal, that was excellent. I loved almost all of the additional sims. There was just one with the block puzzle that I really did not like. I generally don't like the block puzzles in this game. But yeah, no, it added a lot more to the game. It wasn't just like the regular training sims. You didn't have to get like a perfect. There wasn't a score to it. It was just completed. And that made it a lot more fun than the training sims. Not that the training sims were bad. I really enjoyed the training sims. It was just nice that I didn't have to hit certain requirements to get a perfect or to, you know, to feel like I actually completed the thing. It gave me new boss variants. It gave me Mark II boss variants, which I desperately wanted. I felt like every boss in this game was, for the most part, pretty easy. Maybe not the final boss, but everything before that felt a little too easy. And the Mark II variants actually upped the difficulty by quite a bit, and I enjoyed them a lot more for it. After completing everything you could for Unknown Signal, then you got to fight 8 again, and you get basically the Mark II super variant of 8. That one was really good. It was a really good fight. It was really challenging. I honestly was shocked that I died, but it was only 2 attempts and I got it. It was really, really fun. The true ending was okay. It was a hardcore okay, honestly. I was hoping for a lot more, but no, it was just Cabin. So essentially Cabin saved us. God damn it, fucking Cabin. Of course Cabin saved us. I guess we're forever in Cabin's debt. At the end of the day, I'm really happy this opens up for a sequel, which I'm extremely curious at what a Pragmata 2 could even look like. Diana's on Earth, Hugh is in space, but I don't think the dead filament situation is over. It's not like we purged dead filament, we just sort of fought a giant mass of it. And we still got the big mystery of who was behind the murder of Daisy. Although, I mean, like, it wasn't it wasn't done on purpose. It was accidental, as far as we know, but we still don't know who was behind it. So maybe that's something that could be explored in the sequel. I did get my New Game Plus. I did get my higher difficulty, and it's going to be really interesting finally reaching Unknown Signal on Lunatic. Oh man, that's going to be crazy. But that's something I'm going to do on my own time. What an excellent game. From start to finish, I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved just about every aspect about this game. Again, the ultra-wide stuff I'm not too pleased with, but aside from that, I'm extremely happy with everything. And actually, before I end this game really pushed me to get a 5080. I finally upgraded from a 3090 to a 5080, and that was 100% worth it for this game. I'm excited to use it on every game forward, but this one was the one that really pushed it. And I didn't really even talk about graphics, but holy shit, I am completely sold on path tracing. I remember when I first got a computer, I got a pre-build, I got a 2080 Ti. I basically got the strongest, most powerful computer I could at the time, and I was absolutely amazed. But at the end of the day, for the most part, I ended up skipping out on ray tracing because the performance it was too big of a hit. Ended up upgrading to a 3090. I still ended up skipping out on ray tracing because performance was still too much of a hit. Even after getting my 9950 X3D, performance for ray tracing was still too much of a hit. The 3090 couldn't really handle it. But with the 5080, we got new technologies, we got a vastly improved DLSS, and on top of that, we also have multi-frame generation, which I gotta say, for the most part, it is fucking excellent. Being able to enjoy the beauty of ray tracing and path tracing while fucking cranking out my goddamn frames to the absolute max. And for a game that genuinely made me cry, oh my god. Yeah, this game pushed me to get a 5080, and it was worth it. 100% worth it. I do not regret the purchase whatsoever. And I'm so happy I got it. I'm so happy that I held off on playing more of this game at the very start. I think I had one session, maybe 2 sessions actually. But after that, I held off until the 5080 came in, and that was completely worth it as well. I'm glad I waited. Even though I was so desperate to keep playing, I'm so happy I waited for the 5080 to come in. Story, gameplay, graphics, the amount of content that's in the game, the acting as well, just absolutely everything. Capcom fucking nailed it, except ultra-wide. Aside from the freaking cutscenes not supporting 21:9, Capcom absolutely nailed it with Pragmata. To me, this is an absolute must play. I had an absolute blast, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I did playing it. That's it from me, folks. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing or becoming a member of the channel, and follow me on Twitch for more of my shenanigans. Most importantly, hit up the Discord where you can keep up with all my projects, uploads, and live streams. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching.